Hi Pisces, welcome to May. I'm Timil. I'm the founder of Overflow. Every month I channel messages for the collective, the Overflow community at large, which is you. Then we go deeper inside of the sanctuary, which is our private membership space for communion with yourself and soul family. All of the benefits of having access to that space will be listed in the caption. If you're not new here, you'll notice I'm doing something a little different with my background. I'm in a different space, and as I start to fill the space in, the echo should kind of go away. But bear with me while it's here. I think you'll appreciate this background more than most. It's very us. I'm a 8th house Pisces moon and Pisces North Node. So let's get into it, man. One of the things that I'm sensing is we're over it, or Pisces over it. I guess I'm feeling really in my Pisces bag. I don't know why, because I'm a Cancer and I love being a Cancer, but I think I'm big in my Pisces energy these days. And when I say over it, I mean we're not tired of learning. We're not tired of anything like that. We're tired of trying, like efforting. Like we just want to live. Like we just want to exist. And it could be the Taurus season energy of like, I just want to be. But let's see what's going on. The dry desert. And ghost lands. Bottom of the deck stuck in the mud. So this is a trap. This feeling, it's a trap. It's trying to, it will suck you into this, like, it's not like our manifestor bag of like just surrendering to spirit and being still and being detached and like going with the flow. It's more of like putting up walls. It's also not being connected to our intuition in the ways that we should be because we're tired of whatever, and we just want to be through this whatever, this like portal that we're experiencing. And that's not going to help us, because this ghost lands as a challenge speaks to repeating karmic cycles or repeating lessons, and trying to fill in whatever gaps or emptiness, and emptiness not in the way of that expansive spiritual state, but the unfulfilled energy that spirit actually should be feeling, and we may be trying to get that from other people, and we can't do that. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Our strength is dry desert, and it's like the keep pushing, the keep going. You actually are almost there to whatever there is for now. Because obviously we're always changing, things are always shifting, we're always evolving, but whatever this new baseline is going to be for you, you're almost there. And it's very, very important that you don't start moving in a faithless way, in a way that's not spirit-led, in a way that's not intuitively grounded. It's interesting that I said, like, I'm actually a Cancer, because in this ghost lands, this compass is like in between Gemini and Cancer. And I think this might be the Mars and Cancer energy that's challenging us in a very particular way, challenging Pisces in a very particular way, to want to force a certain reality or force the creation of a thing instead of allowing it to take its natural shape. And you cannot do it the way spirit can do it. We are godlike. We are divine. If anybody's on the God frequency, it's you. And you don't want what you think you want. I don't know why this is coming through so strongly, but I'm getting like some big caution energy. Like this stuck feeling is protection. This stuck, or like this period of like before you take the leap, or this period of like standstill is so essential in making sure that you basically have the water or the nourishment that you need to make it through this last stretch of the desert. There's more from Spirit, so I'm just gonna let it come before I read the messages from the book. You are on the right path. Things aren't too good to be true, but there is this desire from you to basically want it all at the same time. And there will be a time that you can have it all at the same time. But right now, the visioning that you have is incomplete. In the spaces that need to be filled in, the work that needs to be done potentially by another, or like the contracts that need to be signed, or just the deals that need to be made. All of these things are falling into place. And if you hold on so tightly or try to make it be the fantasy right now, I don't want to be dramatic. It's not that it's all going to fall apart, but it won't be what you thought it would have been. And it will lose what the potentiality. And there's steps that you still need to take. So it's okay. It's okay. There's more, but it'll probably come through in the sanctuary messages as well. So let's get into it. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This feels loveless to me, intimacy-wise. This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water, essential for life, can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This may not feel or seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is the most important place to find what's truly right for you. Let's look at Ghostlands. When the Ghostlands card appears in this position, it's a sign that you're wandering an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. Wandering in an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. There is no point longing for that which has already gone or hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you've created a fantasy of the good old days or some elusive utopian destination that lies somewhere in the future when this or that happens to make things better. Live one day at a time. That's how 10 too. It's like, okay. Each day, that 1010 reminded me of some Pisces person that I really love, that I don't even know like that. But anyway. Oh, I guess I'll just say it. Spirit Sonia Estelle reminded me of like this download that she shared around like this Morse code vision. Anyway. Computer. Okay, I'm done. Live one day at a time. Each day is a new beginning filled with truth and beauty. Stay away from the ghostlands of the past and the future. Avoid nostalgia and longing for something better. Find joy in what is present in your life today. And that's this stuck in the mud. Like, actually, I was saying it's a trap, but I think the illusion is the trap. The grounding and the presence is what's trying to protect you and get you to see, like, there's some things you need to work on. There's some things that you have to do. Did you notice this about this person who you deeply desire? What are you willing to do in community or in relationship with them? Are you actually willing to do the work with them? Do you actually want to be in their life in that way? Or are you fine with a little separation and distance in this way? Like, it's a lot. Okay? I'm going to read Stuck in the Mud for you, and then we'll move into the sanctuary. Because I want to. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself. So it's a trap, but maybe it's a trap from your higher self, into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity around your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. So now, Pisces, I am going to read to you something that I screenshotted this morning. It was a Facebook memory that I had shared May 1st, 2019. Be still and know that I am God isn't just a comforting refrain during times of confusion and difficulty. It is an instruction. It is a strategy. It is the key to our victory and our deliverance. When you get still, quiet, and present, you will have the clarity to recognize when God is answering and guiding. You will know it's divine timing. You will know it's God because it will feel like unmatched grace and favor. Be still and know. Okay? I love you. Let's get into your messages.